Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about some music in a music review, and today we're going to be reviewing some more metal. Yeah, I did a lot of rap last week, so I got to switch it up here. I got to switch it up. Today we're going to be talking about two bands, one called Hate Eternal and the other Suffocation. So these guys this is really, really, really brutal music, and if you're not a fan of death metal, you're not going to be a fan of these people. But Hate Eternal is a brutal music, extreme death metal, rapid drum beat. Yeah, fast talking, good rhythm. Um, I will say this. Some of these bands with the rapid drum beats are very, very, very annoying at times because you hear that and you're like, really, what's going on with this? Like, who likes this? I mean, sometimes it's really annoying. It's like somebody banging on a table like 500 times in a row. It just gets incessantly like annoying. Um, it's not bad. Like I don't mind them. They're a decent band. I like them. I like Hate Eternal. I've heard them before. Um, they're not bad. They're not like a band I would go back and listen to multiple times. I'm not gonna follow them on Spotify. But they're decent. I would check them out if you're a fan of metal. Definitely check them out. Next band is Suffocation. Basically, everything I said about Hate Eternal, copy to Suffocation. Basically, the same kind of music, but more with a slow tempo, and the screaming is a lot more deep roll, guttural. The guitar is just a little bit more intricate in this, and first time listeners to death metal, this is probably one of the bands you should check out because this will get you into death metal. And I think that's one of the things is that if you've been introduced to death metal, you really got to find the right bands. If you find the wrong bands, you may be turned off. The thing that I got when I was listening to death metal at first was a compilation, a couple compilations, and I was able to listen to all these different kinds of bands and weed out what kind of death metal I actually liked. And basically, grindcore is the kind that I like. What kind of music I like, and grindcore was definitely the kind that I like because I like the rhythm, but I don't like just the incessant beating of the drums and just straight up guttural screaming. But I've gotten to understand the guttural screaming part because it does not matter to me. And I've explained this in other videos where I talk about lyrics. The lyrics don't really mean anything to me, really, per se. And that comes to me like Christian music and things like that. Like I don't really pay attention to the lyrics really. I more pay attention to does the music go well with the lyrics. Like you could be talking. I mean, it could go anywhere from having like religious lyrics all the way from having satanic lyrics. Like for me, not paying attention to what they're saying in the song, it could go both ways, and I know that's being bad. It sounds really bad. Like, oh, you don't really listen to music, you could listen to satanic music. Well, I probably don't really pay attention to lyrics. So if it sounds good with the music, if it's meshing well, I don't really care. So yeah, these two bands, Suffocation, Hate Eternal. If you're a metal fan, if you're looking to get into metal, Hate Eternal maybe not so, but Suffocation, yeah, pretty good for first time listeners to death metal. It will sucker you into the death metal scene because they're really they're up top of the list of great death metal bands. They're up there with decent bands to check out for first time listeners to death metal. But anyway, kind of a short video, but Hate Eternal, Suffocation, check them out. Come back, tell me what you think about it if you haven't heard them. If you have heard them, leave me comments down below. Let me know what you think about those guys. The metal scene in general. Death metal, what's your opinion of death metal and black metal and all that? Grindcore is my favorite, but to each their own. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always, and keep rocking.